My mic on? That's hot. No, keep my eyes on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Keep my eyes on the Lord. Hey. And so this is a process that I do, Joe. Okay, so normally this process is something that I get to do with my private self and no one ever gets to see. But now I have to work out with myself how embarrassing it is to have someone sit next to me while I shoot my videos, because typically it's been kind of a private matter. And this video is kind of supposed to be a thought out video of like, here's a life update and I got leg surgery and something like that. First order of business, what the flip are you watching right now? You have no idea. You're just like, Marcus, you're rambling. So here we go. Here's the start of the video. And let's begin. Ladies and germs, welcome back to the UFloob channel. A lot of things have changed around here because I am a child that is not in charge of myself anymore. I have hired a good buddy pal of mine, Joe, to be a full-time producer, editor, content creator, helper, and other things. Now, am I gonna make a bunch of empty promises like I have at the beginning of the year saying I'm gonna do 2 videos a week? No, I'm not. What I'm gonna do is just have the production and output of my videos speak for themselves. Now, Joe, it's kind of on you now, so everyone is gonna be like, Joe, how come you're not making Marcus do anything? And so we're both gonna feel the heat, and that's what we need. We both need to feel the heat, because I have learned over the course of 10 years as a content creator to I'm just a frog boiling in a pot of water. It doesn't matter. I don't feel heat anymore. You can try to be like, Marcus, make videos, and I'm gonna be like, I don't feel heat. I'm a frog boiling in water right now. I'm a frog boiling in water, and that's why as a smart frog, I decided I'm gonna hire another frog to stand behind the camera and make sure that I do things. Because I'm at the point right now where, guess what? It doesn't matter. Can I have the Pro Mist filter on the front of my lens and make the lighting and the highlight roll-offs look very nice? Yeah. But does that mean anything to you when I don't do anything and I obsess about it and I say, I gotta make sure my camera is... I'd rather have someone not know anything at all, help me put out these videos and do things that I don't necessarily want to do, but at least I'm putting stuff out. And that's the whole thing. I just gotta be me. I can't be worried about, what do you think the viewers are gonna like? What do I think is gonna be the best type of video? I just gotta be me. And part of that is being like, hey, I'm gonna do things that I am not necessarily wanting to necessarily do as a video, but I would like to do it. Like, for example, Joe's been talking about the idea of like doing taco reviews around Nashville. Would I ever in a million years do taco reviews in Nashville? No. Am I gonna probably do it? Yes, I'm probably gonna do it because we have a policy now. It's one for me, one for you. Okay, and I think that's healthy. I think that's good. Sometimes you gotta, it's like movie studios. Actors do a movie for themselves, you know, a nice avant-garde, kind of weird, funky art piece, and then they'll do a stinky Marvel movie. Now, no shame against Marvel, and that's all fine and dandy, but sometimes they can be stinky. We all know it, and Marvel can also be great. I'm not gonna get canceled today. Anyways, life updates. Okay, so I have someone who's helping me shoot my videos and my surgery. My surgery happened about, I think I'm on day 4 right now. Day 4, yeah, okay, nice. So that's why I'm in Crocs sandals and low socks, because I don't want to put any pressure on the screw head. Man, I could talk about the actual accident and all the things that have been going behind the scenes for like 5 hours, but I'm not going to, because I just need to release it and move on. So many of you guys know, almost 2 years coming up in May, it'll be 2 years, me and Kristen were hit by a car. If you want to know about that whole experience, you can just click the link in the description. It'll be the top linked thing. Basically, not to be hyperbolic, yeah, I'm not being hyperbolic, we almost died. And we lived and we had a baby because of it, and it was like the worst and best thing that ever happened to me. But I've been having lingering pain for the last 2 years, and that was due to the screws that they put in through the rod that they put in through my tibia bone. So I decided to get these screws out. Kristen's dropping me off, and I love her. Lovey. I don't like wearing this. I feel very weird, like PTSD vibes. Vibing out here. Got a little nice view of Italy here. Oh yeah, dude, I'm vibing. I'm vibing, dude. Oh yeah. And I already feel like, whoa, a foreign body is out of my leg. Like I already feel better mentally. Like my brain is communicating with my leg. I'm pretty surprised that I was able to even just do that. Whew. And I feel like I can like do things I couldn't have done before. With that being said, I still have localized like pain. Like my knee still really hurts. I'm hoping that it's just from actually taking out a nail that's been in my leg for 2 years. And same with my ankle.
Oh.
That's what's in you, Kristen. That's so. It's like, let's just, like wood screws. That was in your daddy. That was protruding out the back of his knee.
Oh, this is the big thing. Okay. So I teased this on Instagram for a minute. When I got in to do my x-rays after a couple years, just to kind of see how everything's been progressing, and I was complaining, hey, I want to get these screws out. We saw a different doctor because we've moved to Tennessee, and they were looking at the x-rays and they were like, hey, you have something weird in the side of your leg. And it like showed up like how you see only your bones, these screws, and then it had this chunk in the left side of my leg. And she was like, oh, that's weird. You should ask the doctor about it. I didn't think anything of it. And I said, oh, that's right. I have I have a very long scar right here. I can't show you right now because it's bandages and my pants are too tight. Basically, I have a long laceration here that they had to sew up. And this was just from getting hit by the car. Anyways, I had this part of my scar that was like very hard scar tissue. Turns out that wasn't a scar. There was something inside of my leg. And the lady was like, you need to ask the doctor about this. So we start talking to when the doctor comes in. He's like, yeah, there's something in your leg. It's like a piece of gravel or a rock. I don't know what it is. Do you want me to take it out when you're under and I'm taking out everything else? Because it's probably causing you discomfort and you don't even realize it. Turns out I feel incredible now, and I definitely had something disgusting in my leg. And it was this. They pulled out a 1/3 of an inch chunk of glass that was floating around my leg that the freaking doctors didn't clean out the first time from my accident. And yeah, I don't know how they missed it, but there was literally a chunk of glass that they decided to sew up inside of my leg and was floating around. It worked itself, I guess, to the outside. And now I feel incredible. I'm like, oh, there's no more lump. And like, wait a second, now I can move my leg like this and I don't have that weird pain that was kind of manifesting over here. Maybe that, who knows, but I got a chunk of glass out of my leg and I feel incredible. So we're optimistic here. We're feeling good. Updates about the bad guy. Did the bad guy get caught? No, the bad guy didn't get caught. The police never caught him. The police won't pursue it. So that's okay. I've just put it in God's hands. It's fine. However, I'm still gonna find you. I'm still gonna find you.
I'm still gonna find you.
Now, am I going to do anything bad? No, I just wanna find you and be like, ha, I found you. Because the police didn't even attempt to find you, they couldn't find you, they had a helicopter on you, you got away. I should probably release this and just move on, but you know what, it's like a game now. It's a game and I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna find you and I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna say, hey, I found ya. And I'm gonna just pull up my leg and show him and say, I forgive you. But I found you. But I forgive you. And thank you for the best gift I've ever been given, which is the birth of my son. Basically, Kristen had a ton of blood clotting from the accident. She almost legitimately died. They missed a hip fracture. She had to go back, do a second surgery that she shouldn't have had to do. They should have just done it all in the first place, and they put her rod in upside down, and they did a lot of things that they shouldn't have done. But with all that, she had tons of blood clotting and complications, so she had to get off birth control. And because that can, I guess, make it really, really bad. You can like die if you're on birth control and you have blood clots and it's not good for you. So we got off birth control and then we have a baby 4 months later. And so sometimes God can use like very horrible things for beautiful things. And that's exactly what happened because now I have a son and it's made me rearrange my whole life and move to a different state, and I couldn't be happier. So thank you very much. Also, I'm gonna be dropping something that's gonna be so sick And I'll leave it at that because once again, No Empty Promises, just delivering pizzas. I just don't want you to subscribe. Please do not subscribe. Don't like, don't hit the bell for notifications for sure. Don't do that because that would piss me off. Anyways, have a great time and I'll see you next time. Love and peace, and my brain is toinked. See you later. Ooh. Love and life. Freaking. Don't subscribe, and if you do subscribe, I'm gonna come whack you over there with a freaking chair, dude. Doing, boing, boing, can't bend the knee. Can't bend the knee, can't bend my knee, can't bend my knee, can't bend my boy, can't bend my I think that's a wrap. Great job, Joe. Now, imagine trying to make a video out of that. There's one of two options. You just air it all out,